woke up in my own house, but the front door was nailed shut from the inside.
What the hell? Who did this?
The wood was splintered, like someone had panicked, like they were trying to keep something out, or maybe keep me in.
You shouldn't be awake yet.
Her voice came from the hallway. I didn't recognize it, but she knew my name.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I've always been here. You just never noticed.
Oh, the lights flickered. For a second I saw her, standing at the end of the hall, her smile too wide.
Get out of my house.
It was never your house.
Then the lights died, and in the dark, I heard something crawling toward me. Fast. Too fast.
No, no, no.
The crawling stopped right in front of me. I could feel its breath. Cold. Rotten.
Found you.
I screamed, but when the lights came back on, I was alone. Except for one thing. A single word. Scratched into the wall.
What?
And then the knocking started. From inside the walls.
Oh, God.
It wasn't just one. It was hundreds, like something was clawing its way through.
He is still here.
A second voice, younger, but just as wrong.
Who's still here?
The man who lived here before you.
The knocking grew louder. The walls bulged.
That's impossible. I built this house.
No, you just think you did.
The first crack split the ceiling, dust rained down, and then I saw it. A hand. Pale, twisted, pushing through.
No, no, no.
The fingers curled around the edge of the crack, and then it pulled.
What the hell are you?
Hungry.
It dropped from the ceiling, landing in a crouch. Its limbs bent the wrong way. The knocking in the walls turned to scraping.
Don't look at it.
A man's voice, desperate, coming from the basement door.
Who's there?
Just run before they all get through.
The thing on the floor tilted its head. Then it laughed, a sound like breaking glass.
Too late.
The walls rippled. More hands punched through, fingers clawing at the air.
There's no way out.
There's always a way out. You just won't like it.
The basement door creaked open on its own, pitch black inside.
Go ahead, see what's waiting.
The thing on the floor lunged. I barely dodged, stumbling toward the basement. The second my foot crossed the threshold,
Close it now.
I slammed the door. The wood screamed as something heavy hit the other side.
What is this place?
The only safe spot left. For now.
A match struck in the dark. The flame revealed a face, gaunt, terrified. My face.
That's impossible.
No, it's inevitable.
The match burned out, and in the darkness, something licked the back of my neck.
Found you again.
The door upstairs exploded.
It's playing with us.
It's learning.
The breathing stopped. A single drop of something thick and warm hit my shoulder.
Look up.
It was above us, clinging to the basement ceiling like a spider, its neck craned all the way around to stare down. Its eyes reflected the dark, two black pits with tiny white dots at the center, like stars in a dead sky.
Don blinked.
The thing's mouth unhinged. A long gray tongue slithered out, tasting the air.
Is lying to you.
Who is?
Him. The other you.
I turned to the man beside me, my own face twisted in a grin that didn't belong there.
Oops.
His fingers dug into my arm like hooks. The thing on the ceiling dropped.
No.
The basement lights flicked on. For 1 second, I saw it all. The walls lined with people, their skin sewn together like a grotesque quilt. Then darkness again.
Welcome home.
100 hands grabbed me at once, and the last thing I heard was my own voice whispering from the dark.
Told you you wouldn't like the way out.
What the hell? Who did this?
The cycle began again. My dog started barking at the closet every night at 3 a.m. Last night I opened it, and the barking came from inside.
What the hell? That's not possible.
The growling didn't stop. It got louder, deeper, like whatever was in there wasn't my dog anymore.
You're freaking me out. Just shut the door.
Hey, I can't. The handle's stuck.
The closet door creaked open on its own. The darkness inside wasn't empty. Something was breathing.
That's not my dog.
Then what is it?
The thing stepped forward. It had my dog's collar, but its eyes, they were mine.
Run now.
The thing smiled with my face, and then it spoke.
Why are you scared? I'm you.
Oh my God.
The lights flickered. The real dog was still barking, somewhere far away, somewhere inside the walls.
We have to get out of here.
But the front door was gone. Just another wall, and the thing wearing my face, it was getting closer.
You can't leave. You belong here.
What does it want?
The thing tilted its head, the same way I do, the same way you do when you're listening to something, just out of sight.
It wants us to stay forever.
The walls started bleeding, the ceiling dripped, and the barking, it wasn't a dog anymore. It was screaming.
We're not alone.
The house wasn't empty. It never was. And now, neither are we.
What does that mean?
The thing reached out. Its fingers stretched too long, too wrong. And then, the lights went out.
Welcome home.
The screaming stopped. The barking was gone. But the breathing, it was right behind you.
Don't turn around.
Too late, you already did.
Don't move. Don't even blink.
The darkness pulsed. The walls whispered. And then, the thing laughed.
You thought you could leave?
What does it want?
The thing leaned in, its mouth stretched wider than a face should.
It wants you to see.
The floor gave way. You fell, not down, but through, into the walls, into the space where the real dog had been barking all along.
Oh God, it's not a dog.
The thing in the walls wasn't barking. It was begging. Its voice was human. Its face was yours.
That's you.
No, it's what's left of me.
The thing in the walls reached out. Its fingers were broken. Its eyes were pleading.
Help me.
The other one, the one wearing your face, smiled.
Too late.
The walls closed in. The thing in the closet stepped forward. And then, the screaming started again. But this time, it wasn't coming from the walls.
It's coming from inside you.
Your mouth opened. The scream wasn't yours.
What did it do to me?
The thing wearing your face tilted its head.
Nothing. You did this to yourself.
The reflection in the broken mirror wasn't yours anymore. It was smiling. And then, the lights went out for good.
It's still in there.
No, it's everywhere now.
The walls were breathing. The ceiling dripped something thick and warm. When you looked up, you saw teeth where the light fixture should be.
You shouldn't have looked.
Your skin started itching. At first just your arms, then your face. When you scratched, chunks came away too easily. Underneath wasn't blood or muscle, just more skin. Someone else's skin.
Stop scratching.
I can't. It's moving under there.
The thing in the mirror laughed. Not the reflection, the actual mirror itself. The glass bulged outward like something was pushing through.
Almost time.
Your left hand moved without you telling it to. It reached for your own throat.
Fight it.
The barking started again, not from the walls, from inside your chest. Your ribs vibrated with each growl.
Make it stop, make it stop.
The mirror shattered, but the pieces didn't fall. They floated, and in each one, a different version of you smiled back.
Welcome to forever.
Your skin finally came all the way off. What was underneath wasn't you anymore. It never had been.
Better now?
You opened your mouth to answer, but the voice that came out wasn't yours anymore. It was deeper, older. Exactly like the thing from the closet.
Yes, much better.
Outside, a dog started barking, somewhere down the street, somewhere far away. You smiled without meaning to.
Oh no.
The front door creaked open on its own. The night air smelled like wet fur. And from somewhere in the darkness, a new voice called out.
Who's a good boy?
The barking came closer. You reached for the door handle. Someone had to let it in. Someone always does.